woman took off her shoes and hit her brother. She even threw the shoes into the hot pot of Mafia Boss across the table. Mafia Boss immediately became furious with embarrassment. The woman worried she had caused trouble and couldn't get out of it. However, Mafia Boss's daughter really liked her. She begged her father to marry the woman and make her her mother. It turned out that Mafia Boss was tired of a life of violence and killing. He decided to wash his hands of the underworld and start a legitimate business. Then, he wanted to find a mother for his daughter to live a good life. That day, after a blind date, he took his daughter out for hot pot. Coincidentally, a family of 3 was also eating hot pot next door. The mother forced her daughter to marry a 50-year-old man for a $300,000 dowry. Eventually, the mother and daughter disagreed and began to fight. Mafia Boss's daughter saw the woman losing the fight. She quickly handed the woman a soy sauce bottle. Mafia Boss just shook his head in affection after watching. After all, these bad habits were learned from him. The little girl was actually trying to find a wife for her father. The woman had to be hot-tempered to control her father, Mafia Boss. Unbeknownst to her, the woman was her mother, whom she had never met. 8 years ago, the Mafia Boss was being chased by enemies. The woman kindly saved him. They then became intimate. 10 months later, the woman gave birth to a child. The foster mother was afraid that the woman would be unable to marry because of her out-of-wedlock pregnancy. She had her son secretly dispose of the child. When the woman came to check on the child, the foster mother secretly dropped a few drops of eye drops. Pretending to be heartbroken, she tricked her daughter into thinking her child had died. Little did she know, the woman had heard her voice as soon as the child was born. The foster mother's poor acting failed to deceive the woman. The woman had always been troubled by the matter of her child. So, whenever given the chance, she would always oppose the